Good day, everyone. Coming at you from Playa del Carmen in Mexico again. So today we're going to go to Tulum, the archaeological zone in Tulum. So without taking tours, we're going to take an ADO again, just like when we went to Acumal.
Yeah.
So we've come to the ADO station. It's in Playa. It's on 20 Ave and 12th Street, right on the corner. It's called Cali, 12 Cali, that's the street. So, and how much was it? 250?
240.
Yeah, it was like 240 pesos, 250 pesos. So for us, you know, we're looking almost $20 for 2 tickets. But yeah, it's going to be much cheaper than taking the like a tour. So yeah, we just walked down here to the ADO. We're going to wait about half an hour for the bus. They leave all the time, at least every hour, so you don't have to wait long. But we'll head down to the Tulum, and we're told that we don't go right to the archaeological site. We may have to take a cab or something, but just like the Acumal video, we're going to figure it all out. It'll probably be a short walk, or you know, we'll figure something out. But today is hot. It's just so hot. When we were in Southeast Asia, I was talking about, it's not so much the heat, it's the humidity. And today we got up for breakfast, and you know, you're sitting in the shade down under a palapa, and we're having our coffee, and within a minute I'm sweating. So yes, I think it's going to be one of those sweaty days today. But yeah, we'll catch you on the bus or in Tulum and fill you in on what's going on the bus to Tulum. And what I will say, in Mexico, the buses are very nice. It's bonito. So, out of the bus. You even play movies on the buses. And in Canada, you know, the buses are all run down and old, and you're not seeing a movie. Yeah, it's so much cheaper. Prices are a little more expensive than last time we were here, but still, it's so cheap. And this is a nice, looks like a brand new bus. Oh, next stop, Tulum. All right, so here's the deal. The ADO bus drops you off basically in the center of Tulum, and we passed the archaeological site. So I think they want you to take a taxi or something. Last time I was here, we got dropped off right at the site. So Lindsay and I have been walking. I don't know if you can tell by the sweat. Lindsay's sweating too.
Oh, really bad.
So there's this little taco place on the side of the street. Looks like a local guy and his wife run it. And you know us, we like to help the locals. So we're going to stop here and eat a couple tacos. Over there making them up for us right now. Yeah, just a little tent in a little taco place. And you know, I'm going to be honest, this to me is what traveling in other countries are. You stop at these little local places and, you know, it's 25 pesos per taco. One of the cheaper ones we found on the way here, but no drinks, so you're just eating tacos. There's actually a Go-Mart right beside us, so if we need drinks. But yeah, 25 pesos per taco. I know it's almost $2 Canadian, but you know, it is what it is. Up the street more, they were like 170 for 3 tacos. So yeah, this guy's bringing us tacos. Okay. Gracias.
Gracias.
Oh, gracias.
Ensalada.
Sí. All right, we've made it into Tulum. Well, we're about to go in. So it has changed quite a bit, but the price has gone way up. We haven't paid yet, but the guy told us it's 550 pesos per person. He was saying last year it was 150 pesos, and when I was here, I think it was like 40 pesos to get in. So it's gotten very expensive. Bolitos? Oh no, we need bolitos. No.
Bolitos?
Yeah. Gracias. Mojitos? No, bolitos. Bolitos.
Burritos.
No, not burritos. Bolitos.
Got it.
No, gracias. No, gracias. There's where so many people are just trying to sell you stuff all the time, so we don't even really know where the ticket office is. I'm sure we'll find. Oh, I see baño.
got the tasting here, buddy. Tequila, boom, boom.
Tequila! No gracias. I don't know if the bathrooms are in here. Yeah. All right, so we're just gonna look for bathrooms and then we'll head in. Yeah, big gift store. I don't remember any of this. I think most of this is new. All right, so we've almost made it into the park. So basically what's happened is you've got to buy a couple tickets. It costs 450 pesos for these two tickets. One is for the park, one is for environmental reasons for the government. Once you go through the gate, they tell you you have to pay another 100 pesos further up to get into the park itself. And we've noticed that since we've been to Mexico, is instead of just giving you a price, you go in, that's it, they ding you along the way. And let's be honest, after you've spent, between Lindsay and I, we've spent 900 pesos to get this far, and then they're telling us it's another 200 once we get up. So keep that in mind. You're gonna pay, like the guy said at the front, he was honest with us, and he said in total you're gonna pay 550 pesos. When they only charged us 450, I thought, oh, maybe he was lying, but no, you're gonna get dinged once you get in further. So, and this is not the first time. So.
Also, you can't bring in your plastic bottles, so no drinks. And if you smoke, no cigarettes or lighter.
Yeah, nothing, no plastic, no cigarettes, no lighters, no vapes, anything like that allowed in there. So, and they won't hold them. They tell you can go back and rent a locker. So keep that in mind. Don't bring any plastic, or if you're a smoker, don't bring vapes or cigarettes or lighters. They won't let you in. Well, there you go. And we'll keep giving you info as we head in. All right, we're gonna try to get in again. So we got hit for everything.
Ready?
Yeah, can we go in now? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You don't have cigarettes?
No.
Actually, can I throw my back?
Yeah, throw your butt sides. Okay, so as I said, when you go in, it's 450 pesos each. You have to, no plastic, no cigarettes, no lighters, no vapes. And we tried to, but he wouldn't let us.
Ready?
This is the guard.
You want to make sure?
Okay, correct.
So yeah, they're gonna
Correct.
search you when you go in.
Correct.
Okay, gracias,
Thank you.
gracias.
Hasta luego.
So there you go. Now you know when you're coming in what to expect. Like I said, it's changed a lot. Even the guy that was just on the video, he said that 2 years ago it changed. So yeah, it is what it is if you want to see the ruins. I will say, in all honesty, when I first came here the first time, it was really cheap, and I thought, wow, you know, that's so cheap to see, you know, these historical sites. Now I think it's way too expensive. They need to drop the price down just a little bit. So there you go. There's a shuttle bus coming.
There's ones over there. You want to go for that one?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, apparently there's a shuttle bus to take you. We're not sure if this costs extra money, but we'll let you know. So, right, and there's the shuttle buses. Okay, so. Hola, entrada? Okay, gracias. Sit right there. There you go. So I guess the shuttle doesn't cost any money.
Shouldn't.
How you doing, Lindsay? Little hot. Yeah, when I was here last time, even when Lindsay and I were here last time, there was no there was no cart to take us in. You walked in, so yeah, very different. All right, so yes, we came to another gate, and they have to pay another 100 pesos, and Lindsay's getting upset, so you know it's getting bad. Lindsay's usually pretty calm and accepting of things, but she's getting pissed off.
Yeah, see.
I'm gonna say, like, you know, it is a historical site. I understand all that stuff, but I think it is just
No, gracias.
a little bit too much. Mucho dinero. I think they ruin it when they do that, when they're soaking you. Like, you know, I don't mind paying money, because I understand this is a historical site. I understand you want to protect it, but the amount of money we're paying, and Lindsay's saying, well, you take a wrong turn, it's going to cost us 100 pesos. So anyways, we'll keep going. Oh, I see more money. So I don't know. They're looking for more money, I think. I don't know.
Hola.
¿Está bueno?
Gracias.
Okay, gracias. So yes, we didn't have to pay there. The people in front of us were paying. I have no idea. Oh, anyways, we're here. Let's have fun.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. The sun is just baking. But yeah, here we are. I think this is the way we go. We don't know. There's hardly anybody here, it appears. And maybe that's because it's too much money. It's beautiful in here, though. You hear the birds. And this, I was saying, like, I've actually been to Tulum. This will be my third time here. And this is all new. The first 2 times I came, it was pretty much the same, but all new. I was mentioning the guy, excuse me, at the front gate was telling us a couple years ago, I don't know if this is true or not, but he said a couple years ago, the government privatized everything. So, yeah. Again, I'm not against, companies or, I'm not against that stuff. Just, I think there needs to be a little bit of maybe some outrage that it's just way too much. But, oh yeah, iguanas. I don't know if you can see that little guy on the road there.
How about that big guy right in the bush?
Oh yeah, look at this big guy. I can hear them in the bushes too. But yeah, he's a big guy. He's
Hola, señor.
He's big.
Grande.
And there's another little one. But yeah, when we were here last time, like, there was hundreds of iguanas, and there was some like huge iguanas. But yeah, it is beautiful in here, and I can smell flowers.
And it's shady.
Yeah, and it's shady. Well, a little bit. But yeah, it's beautiful. All right, well, we'll see you when we see some interesting stuff. All right, we're walking, I don't know, it's only about a minute. And this is familiar of when I came last time. There's a hole in the wall. It's a walled city. Yeah, see? Hole in here. And this takes you into the archaeological zone. Go ahead. Yeah, I remember this.
I love this. I love it.
Oh yeah, and here we are. Here we are. Tulum. It's beautiful. I think we're gonna walk down here to the left first. Let's start down this way. There definitely isn't as many iguanas as the last 2 times I've been here. So, yeah, look at the ruins. But what I will add is there's a beach in Tulum. The city used to be right on the ocean. I assume they did a lot of trade through that way too. But the beach here, he says it's not good, but as I've said in other videos, the Caribbean is experiencing like a seaweed explosion. So he said the beach is not good. But the beach, when we were here before, it was possibly, I'm just gonna switch sides, the best beach I've ever seen. It's just a completely beautiful beach. So, hopefully it still looks beautiful, even though there may be seaweed. But yeah. What a good thing I would say is there's not very many people here, so we kind of got to, look at that over there. You want to go check that? I'll meet you up there. All right, we'll walk up here. I bet you can see the ocean up here on this lookout. But I think Tulum is beautiful. Chichen Itza is, I like Chichen Itza. I think it's amazing. But for the beauty, I think Tulum is much more beautiful than Chichen Itza. Yes, there's the ocean. It doesn't look blue and green like it did. It looks kind of brown, so. Yeah, look at this. See if we can get you. in that building right on the side of the ocean. So, we're here. And it's hot. All right. There's a stork flying by. Look at that guy. All right. Go do some exploring. More of the ruins. Templos Miniatura. The miniature temple. Another thing with a lot of the historical sites is you're not allowed to go anywhere really near the ruins. They've got everything roped off. Similar to Chichen Itza, where you can't climb the temples anymore. That changed, I believe it was 2006. But there's a video online where some tourist, some lady, climbs Chichen Itza, and everybody is you know, but yeah, so it's people like that, you know, they have no respect. And it causes problems. You know, now nobody can go in close to the temples.
Oh, babe, look at it. Oh my God.
Wow. You can smell too the stink of the seaweed. Wow. Look how much seaweed. This was all just blue, crystal blue water, clear. And this is a turtle beach. The turtles come here and breed. But look at that. You can see the water's like brown. Oh, that's so disappointing.
That's where we were. We walked here.
No, we weren't allowed to walk in this area. We were up more.
Up there?
Yeah. But yes. No bueno. Another temple. Just a little bit of drama is happening here. So we were actually, there was a group from China. We actually started talking to them. They were speaking English. And then all of a sudden the guards come. And apparently he did something. He threw something in the water. I think the guy just did this motion. And they're kicking him out. So, yeah, they're kicking this guy out over here. That's crazy. I don't know what he did. If he did something bad, yeah, you know, that's... that we're just talking about respect, right? When you come to these sites, there we go, firsthand. You know, don't disrespect the sites, and especially now that they're under federal control and stuff. They're not messing around. But anyways, let's get on to the good stuff. Another temple. Yeah, we were talking to them about China and where we're from Canada, and all of a sudden some guy comes up and just grabs them. And then the security guard starts coming from the other way. But yeah, look at these temples. And look at that. Just magnificent. Oh, there's a big iguana. That's, I think, the biggest one we've seen yet. He's a big one. He's looking. But look at this temple. Gorgeous. Let's get up there. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right. I think the beach is up here, but obviously we're not going swimming. Wow. Wow.
The castle.
Oh yeah, Lindsay's just pointed out that's called the castle. That's probably, I think, the biggest one in the area. Sweating, hot, caliente. What's it real, Lindsay?
Mucho calor.
Mucho calores.
Something like that.
I think that means hot, very hot. And what I'm saying, I thought caliente was hot, but apparently that's kind of only a little bit hot. But it's hot. It's hot. Yeah, we're gonna have a good view of the ocean up here. Oh, I remember this place. This is right where we took the picture of you and Lucas. Yeah, when we were here last time, this is right where we took a picture from the ocean. But yeah, oh wow, look at this, guys. Look at that. That beach right down there used to be beautiful. White sand, and the water was like crystal bluish green. And I've swam down here a couple times. Not today. That's a very unfortunate. Yeah, the beach is hurting. The one guy in Playa also told us that the same thing happened in 2018. So it's like an algae bloom or a seaweed bloom. You see the boats out there. You pay extra for those. I think he told us it was 650 pesos per person. So you're basically 50 bucks American. I'll do conversions. But yeah, to take the boat. And that's extra. That's extra. So yes, it has changed quite a bit. And honestly, you know, I don't want to be negative, but I think they've maybe wrecked it a little bit. For that price, I would not be coming back to do a video, and that's why we decided to come. We thought, oh, we'll go, and you know, it's not very expensive, and we'll get some videos for you guys. But that's crazy. I said 550 pesos. I don't know, maybe that's 45 bucks or something in that area. It's just, I don't know, I think that's a little expensive compared to what it was. So, and the experience this time is definitely not like any other time I've been here. But it is beautiful though, and I would recommend you do come. Just be prepared to pay. Yes, pay. Oh, Lindsay's sweating too. Look at that.
So hot.
So the fact that Lindsay got a little upset with the prices and getting dinged as you go.
Well,
like,
it's not the prices, it's that they get you in here after you paid so much, and then you have to pay more to come in here. Like, we paid 450 pesos just to see where they sell you all the trinkets, basically.
yeah, and that's what I don't like. I just give me the price and you go in. But to get you halfway in, you haven't even seen the ruins, and then say, oh yeah, it's going to be another 100 pesos each. You know, you're not going to turn around and say no. And they're definitely not going to refund your money. We know what's happened with refunds. Mexico is, they're not refunding your money. So, yeah. But I do like Tulum. Beautiful place. Beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, look at this cactus. Well, you can see, yeah, they've got everything roped off, so you can't go into any of these areas. Yes. Now that's some cactus. Oh, this little path. There's shade. It's nice. Like, it's just so beautiful in here. And it's amazing when we're walking where there's no shade. It's scorching, like scorching hot. And then you come in here and it's cool. And there's, well, not right now, but there's usually a little bit of a breeze. So it's really nice in the shade. But just a beautiful area. I know I say that a lot, beautiful, but yeah, words really don't describe it, and the video would probably never do this justice. The videos never do.
You have to come and pay the exorbitant prices to see it.
Yeah. But I am a little disappointed that the beach isn't beautiful. I said I love going down there and just, you know, half an hour and dip in the water. But yeah, you've seen it. The seaweed is so thick. It's got to be 2-3 feet of seaweed. So yeah, you're not going to be swimming in that. And there's probably all sorts of little critters in the seaweed. But you get a general idea of what Tulum looks like and how much it costs to come in and how to get here from Playa del Carmen or anywhere. You know, you can take an ADO bus anywhere. You can also take Collectivos to these places too. We just kind of took the ADO here, and we'll take Collectivos back. But you can smell the flowers. Oh, it's just beautiful. And there she is, chica caliente.
No, sweaty caliente.
Yeah, that's how you can tell. I said, Lindsay got a little grumpy at prices. It's hot, she's sweating. And that's usually me. I'm usually the one that's grumpy at prices and sweating. But
Not today.
and here's another exit. So yeah, we're pretty much, there is a few more temples, but they're small. The ones we've shown are right along the shoreline, and they're probably the best ones. You can see another big iguana out under that little palm tree. But yeah, not as many as iguanas as there was the last couple times we've been here. So I don't know what's up with that. And what I think is ironic is, I said, we were told a couple years ago the government kind of took over everything and I know privatized it or something. And this has been my worst experience. And I don't know if he meant it's been privatized or the government's just taken it over and it's private from the government. But if the government is running the place, I've seen a decline and the prices are too high now. So yeah, got to keep the government out of stuff if that's the case. And I think that's it too.
In every country.
I read a sign back there which does say it's federal area now. So I think when he was saying it was private, I don't think it's not private as a corporation's bought it or something. I think the federal government's taken it over. And yeah, this has been, it's beautiful. I don't want to see, but yeah, the beach is horrible. Maybe that's not their fault, but again, where's all the iguanas? And yeah, it's definitely different. But I would recommend. That's all I'll say. I would recommend come to Tulum.
Yeah. Look at you.
Oh, there's a pretty big one. So this way we went through a gate, so we can't go back. But he said the lighthouse is down here, the public beach, and the exit. So you can hear the iguanas running on each side of the path. But again, not as many as there was. We've still seen a bunch, but there were literally hundreds of them last time. Hundreds of them. Maybe they eaten them. I'd eat one if you were allowed. I'd try it. Eat some iguana. I'm not sure how far up the lighthouse is, but we'll see when we get there. And that looks to be the lighthouse there. I'm not sure, we got more turnstiles to go through. I'm sorry if there's a glare. We're walking right into the sun. Surprised it's not melting the GoPro. Yeah, so this is, I guess, the lighthouse. Here, we'll take a pan around. All this is new too. This platform was never here before. I'll give you a quick pan. You can see some houses and stuff there, but look at that. It's just like jungle. Jungle. And there's that lighthouse. Yeah, we'll go check it out. Oh, there's actually sand up there. But look at that seaweed. That is unbelievable. Still gorgeous. A little bit stinky, but gorgeous. So yeah, there's that lighthouse from the, you're gonna get some glare. Alright, so that pretty much wraps that up. Just as we were coming out, you can see the building there. We didn't film it, but they have like a little place you can sit down and buy a drink. And it's, when we were walking, it's so hot. I said, wow, they should have a place where you can at least buy a drink or something. So yeah, they do. It's just a little Coke fridge with, they had Coke, some iced tea, and I think a couple energy drinks. Not very much. 2 girls running the place. I think there is a restaurant or something there, but it's closed right now. So I think this is the way out. But there you go. That's basically Tulum, one of my favorite spots. I like Chichen Itza too, but. So now we're gonna go back. We'll head out. We're gonna try to go toward the highway, and we're hoping that there's Collectivos we can take back to Playa del Carmen. Collectivo, well, we're a little bit further than Akimal, so I'm thinking it may be 70 pesos, but I hope it's 50 pesos, but we'll see. But we'll let you know where you catch the Collectivo once you leave.
Esta de acá es una salida, yo me quedo acá y este todavía creo que se sigue, si no me equivoco, hasta al otro lado, no sé a dónde vayan.
So yeah, I forgot there's a cart that comes and picks us
bueno,
up.
entonces ustedes se siguen.
Okay.
Yo sí me quedo acá. Buen gusto, familia.
All right, so we just came out of the Tulum Archeological Zone. It was right down there. So you just walk up to the end of the street, the highway's right here, and you know, you get your Collectivo right there. And it says Playa del Carmen. So really easy to come and then go back. I think it's easier to go back, but it basically is 50 pesos per person, Collectivo, back to Playa del Carmen. And there you go, that's Tulum. All right, so yeah, ripped off again. Basically, before we got into the Collectivo, we asked the price. The girl said 50 pesos each. No problem, that's what we paid. So yeah, we go to get off here, and the Mexican guys, no, it's 60 pesos por de gringo. So I took a picture of him and his thing. See, this is the problem with Mexico, and this is why I hope tourism industry bombs. They're f***ing with the tourists. And so there you go. That's the first time that's kind of happened, but you know, this shit happens all the time, especially in Mexico. Not shit like this don't happen in Southeast Asia. So yeah, whatever. You got us for I threw the money at him. So yeah, there you go, Mexico.